As we continue on the customs LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is none of course that good old Mr. Freeze himself. So let's not waste any time and wait for our arrival. And we're live. Hey guys, welcome back to LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds, and here again another awesome exciting LEGO custom, and today continuing the customs for LEGO DC Supervillains custom builds. There's no of course than Mr. Freeze from the Arkham games. He has 3 appearances throughout the through the franchise. Origins, he has a big globe for his head, and then in Night he has more of a confined suit, but then his best appearance is easily City, where we first see Mr. Freeze for the first time, and he looks just as badass as you expect him to. Anyway, inside we go. We're going to keep Penguin, say goodbye to Mr. Freeze right here, and go in this order. First one we're going to do is the Origins Mr. Freeze, and then Night, then the best to last. So let's get through it then. Start things off by going to attachments, and we're going to locate the Mr. Freeze piece for his big giant helmet. And then of course we want to go on to the head piece now. That is, you could just basically use the Mr. Freeze head and there really wouldn't be no difference at all. So we'll just scroll on down and locate that. It's already on lightest blue, so might as well leave it, unless it's any... I don't think it's any brighter, it shouldn't be. Yeah, again, that US agent request you sit... Is that US agent or US agent? And the second one, what's that character from? I never put down the list because I didn't have all the details on it. That's from Deadpool there. So yeah. So there's that going on. Now onto the arms. These arms are going to... This is more old tech, so we'll have Deadshot arms. And they'll be dark grey. Hands, dark grey. Torso, preset, torso. I'm going to go with Black Manta Movie. Because again, this is very steampunk old tech. The other option I would probably choose is the Vigilante one. That's a good choice there too. But I think I'll stick with my first option. Locating Black Manta, Movie, dark grey. Hip piece, dark grey. And then on his legs he's got a bit of silver in there. So scroll up, top section bootlegs, top section dark grey, lower section light grey for those metal pieces. See how he walks around. There we have it, Mr. Freeze from Origins. Personality, of course, silver hearts or blue, standard health, voice, 2, target module, Mercy Grays or Captain Cold. Basic speed, strong character, but he's going to have his gun. And his freeze gun in Origins, it's very big, powerful. Kind of reminds me of a pistol, in a way, to a certain degree. So I'll go with that mold. And that will be, of course, dark grey. You could light grey to have a bit more colour scheme, but that's what I'll go with. And then onto the personality, that will be, already on the personality. Going on to the abilities, tap square for the fighting. Tap square with the gun, I don't want it to shoot, so I have to change it up a bit. Tap square for an ice shield. I don't think it can do that, can it? Yeah, it can. So... we'll have an ice shield. Looking through these. I like this one, number 5. There's an ice shield with all sorts of electrical defenses, because he actually does have this in City, so it kind of flows through it. US agents from Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh, okay. Hold circle. Wait, hold circle. Tap square for the shield. Hold square will be a lunge attack, number 2. I may change it, but as of now, you know, let's put in a drone access. I have room for this, as of now anyway. Drone access type 3, tap circle, detective mode, and then hold circle, beam attack 4. That comes from the weapon, and I'm going to switch the beam actually from a 4. Let's try a... I like the 8. And that's a light blue there. Another option would be a more electrical one, probably 6. Moving on out, X button is going to be, I wouldn't say a hyper jump. A double jump, wouldn't say so, because his suit is very heavy. Skill set, gravel gun, I could see that wielding, because Mr. Freeze has a lot of smart tech. Light grey for the cable, and of course dark grey for the gravel gun itself. Technology access, scroll on down. How strong is Mr. Freeze? I don't think he's on the lines of Bane obviously, but we'll give him smash walls, because he has got a bit of strength with it to topple, his blast knocks back cars. We'll give him some strength in there. Let's scroll on down. Goon Command, X-ray vision goggles, definitely would have those due to his wife's condition. Tracking, illumination stealth, well not the illumination due to the heat of it, but that's fine. Just the stealth then. Graffiti, yeah. And there we have Mr. Freeze in his origins appearance. Basic information, villain character, Legion of Doom, and save Mr. Freeze. Hey Lucas, if you like, can you do Golden Freezer? I would say no, because there's no connection to that custom and this, so I'd say no on that one. I mean, but I'll still be, I can still put Golden Freezer on the normal list. Hi Citrus, hey, how I'm doing? I'm fine, thank you. We're now doing Mr. Freeze from the Arkham games. I've already just done Origins, so we're going to move on from this to his appearance tonight, and then his best city. Tap square for the shield, hold square is a drone access, you can detonate it as well. You can pop this off. Tap circle detective mode, hold circle is his freeze gun there, and you've got your single jump there. But there we have Mr. Freeze from Origins. We're going to go inside now and do his appearance from Night, and then of course wrap it up with City. So inside we go. In position. All the abilities will retain on. As for what abilities we're going to have, the helmet this time is going to be a Knight's helmet, because the way the helmet's designed in Knight is like it's got like this T shape to it, kind of like the Clone Wars helmets. But you can see the character through it with the red goggles, so we'll keep that shown. As for the helmet's color, I think yeah, it's a dark grey. And we'll move along from that. The piece has changed. I would say it's more of a Mr. Freeze classic. Let's try this preset torso. I don't think Mr. Freeze has anything much on his torso anyway, so we'll locate it regardless. Put up. G's. HJK. No M's. Oh, I don't see any Mr. Freeze in there, so answer that question. We're on the torso piece, like I said, so I'm going to actually swap it around. We'll go Vigilante for this one. Locating it. Oh, there's Mr. Freeze. He is in there. Mr. Freeze. Dark grey. Yeah, that's accurate. Would I recommend this one for Origins? I would say from what my shot is telling me, you could do. But I think it's better to swap a few pieces around for different suits of different suits. Of course, I'm probably going to use this for City, but yeah. You know what? Just in case for those who, since we've only changed the helmet, let's just take a look, see what that would have looked like if I had done this for Origins. Man, that's not too bad. If you want a bit more blue on the character, there you go. Mr. Freeze's classic police attack. You do have access to it. So, it does help a bit. But yeah, there's your Origins update, and now we're going to go back to doing our Night appearance. So, like I said, go into the Knight's helmet, and of course that'll be dark grey. And we already have the torso piece done. The arms, these arms have like the little freeze blasters on them. To change it up a bit, we'll go with General Zod. Dark grey. Now that, let me just check some real quick. Arms, Mr. Freeze, do we have anything for him? Keys. Yeah, Mr. Freeze is right there. Wouldn't say so. There is another person I am considering. Let me just locate these arms real quick. Vigilante, there you go. And Dark Ray them up. They kind of remind me of those little freeze side things on his side, so we'll keep those in. The hands, Dark Ray. The hip piece, Dark Ray. Leg section, I want to say Vigilante. For a bit of plating in there. So let's scroll on down to those. Pop them in, and Dark Ray. Again, there isn't really much detail for Mr. Freeze at all in the Arkham games, but his character strives it through. Hi, Lego Monk. Looks like Steppenwolf, okay. Copperhead from Arkham Origins. Yeah, I've done that character. Did you see Godzilla vs. Kong? I see it, and that cool movie, I think. Alright. I haven't seen it, so no spoilers, obviously. Especially the big one, like who won the fight. No spoilers, please. Not just for me, but for those who haven't seen it. Where is Johnny Lawrence on the list? If it's not on the list, I'll add it. Hey Lucas, are you making Freezer from Arkham City? Wait, Freeze from Arkham City. Yes, I am doing all versions of him. Roland. Mr. Freeze just hands in Arkham Knight did not use the gun. No, he did not. So I was gonna get rid of that. So bear that in mind. So I am removing the gun, and I am gonna switch the beam attack to his little side cannons. So, well, not side cannons, but its arms. Which is a nice follow-up to that interview tape you have in City, where Hugo Strange has Freeze captured, and Stu's like, hey, you may have me, but don't think you're safe. I've still got my suit on, and it still has defensive capabilities. Those being those side gauntlets. So just switch it up to the arm, and there you go. Right. So that's all that really needs to change. Really, all the abilities apply. You've got the tap square for the shield that's still there. The drone access. Tap circle, detective mode. Hold circle is a beam. X button is a single jump. Skill set. Scroll up. Grapple gun, technology access, scroll on down, wall climbing, well not wall climbing, smash walls, that's what I meant to say. Goon command, x-ray vision for his wife, tracking, graffiti, and of course stealth. Basic information, villain, Arkham Knight, Mr. Freeze, Woodjaya, Legion of Doom, and there we have Mr. Freeze from Arkham Knight. Save character, and outside we go. Chat. Make Steppenwolf Justice League Snyder Cut. Make Black Star from Malcolm and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Are you going to make Red Hood from Arkham Knight without the hood? Yes, I've titled that character Arkham Red Hood Militia Commander because he's still wearing the Arkham Stuff logo until Batman rips it off and he puts his little spray paint logo on it. But since he's still wearing the militia armor at that point, I still count him as like a leader of the militia until he removes it. That's me officially. And yeah, I know he wore it when he freed Batman from Scarecrow, but that's like I see that as like the start of his change from Militia Commander officially to Red Hood. Are you good? Yeah, read that chat. No, update with chat. Tap square for the shield. Hold square is his little drone access. Again, you can detonate it like that. And tap circle is detective mode. Hold circle beam, and of course you have. Make sure that's an ice beam, obviously. I don't know if I'll just go inside and verify to make sure that's an ice beam. I don't think it is though, I have a feeling it's not. So we'll just go inside to make sure to verify it. We're also going inside anyway to change the suit, which is going on to Arkham City now, which I've been looking forward to make. Don't forget to make Ultra Instinct, Omen, SSB, and SS Guard. Alright, Captain Adam, that's been requested. Up to chat. So we're going inside now to do the one from City, and then we're officially done, and then we have a few more customers to go. I am starting to get a bit worn out, so I haven't had time to do and had time to get things sorted, but hopefully I'll have time to so I'm trying to get these videos done, then I can get sorted and get refreshed, and then I'll be back to 100%. Right, so we're now on City's appearance. I was going to say something. Okay, yes, going on to the abilities. If I go, I'm just going to check the beam real quick. Hold circle. Beam type, yeah, it's on heat beam. Make sure to make it on an ice beam because I did not. But now, there you go, I did. So, again, we're working through this. So yes, the last thing we've got to do really is do the suit from City. And in that one he had his iconic freeze gun, which I'm going to say is his main freeze gun. You could give him that longer gun, but I prefer giving him the fatter one because that's how the freeze gun looked in my mind. Right, moving on out. We're now just going to do a bit of change on the design. To start things off with the helmets. For this one, I would say... Oh, I know who I'm going to use. It just clicked in. I remember now. Scroll on down. We're going to use the hazmat piece. And that's going to be dark grey as well. Like that. Are you sure this man can provide the missing ingredient? Now let's take a look at those arms real quick. Do they have any blue on them? From the shot that I'm seeing, no. I just want to verify it. Again, no question about it. Perfect appearance for Mr. Freeze on the Arkham series. Mr. Freeze, Arkham City. I think he did have a bit of blue on his arms. Yeah, he did. Kind of like a neon suit in a way. You will bring me Nora, or you will die. But yeah, so he did have the blue on the arms. So the arms that I've got right now, which I believe are the Vigilante, are accurate or consistent. The chest, also Mr. Freeze dark grey, hip piece dark grey, and of course you could keep these legs on. So basically the same pieces that we used in the Arkham Knight custom suit, only the only difference there is the helmet, of course, has is like an older model helmet. But yeah, so the gun is still the same and all the abilities do apply. Save character. Not bad of all things considering. Good stuff, guys. Outside we go, showing off the abilities, and that's Mr. Freeze done. And of course I crash into something. Chat spike. Don't. Can you make Prince Philip from Sleeping Beauty? I'm guessing. Could you make Super entire Rangers except for the ones adapted into Power Rangers? Thing is though, most of those suits are done by the Power Rangers. If you mean don't just do the Sentai exclusives, that's, if I did it overall it would be a massive series. I would say you could put like a team on the list, one team, and I'll see if I can do it. Good custom, says PewDiePie, thank you. Make Riddler from Arkham Origins. I've already done that character. Just type, if you go to the Arkham playlist, I've done all the suits from Riddler in that one video from the Arkham franchise. Tap square for his shield. Hold square is a drone access, which you can detonate it, of course, as well. And tap circle, detective mode. Hold circle is your beam. And of course, you have your single jump right there. But there we have Mr. Freeze from Arkham City. All appearances have been done. Hopefully you guys did enjoy how it came out. Sportsmaster. Okay. Good custom, yeah, with that. Can you do agent? Can you do U.S. agent of the Riddler from Gotham? U.S. agent? I don't know who that is in Gotham. I watched the show, but I don't recall who that was. Yeah, but Riddler, sure. I think I've done Riddler though. I'm pretty sure I've done Riddler from Gotham. Type it in, Deadpool. Good job. See you in the next video. Thank you, Cody. But yeah, top square. We're showing the abilities. But yes, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next video where I will be doing another pitch perfect character. That is Aubrey, so stay tuned for her. Then after that we'll be doing Sophia Falcone and from Gotham, and then the T-1000. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next video. Peace out.